Good evening, Katie. Good evening, everybody. Just wait 1 second. Okay, so we'll start. National Statistics Day is observed on which of the following days? That is 28 June and or 26 June, 29 June, 24 June, 27 June. Please answer in the comment section. Namaskar, Abhilas. Good evening. Okay, now answer the question. Yes, so money, it is 29 June. Yes, 29 June. 29 June, Avras, everybody answered 29 June. Answer is 29 June, right? So this is based on this National Statistics Day. It is based on PC, the birth anniversary of PC Mahalanobis, right? Prasanna Chandra Mahalanobis, PC Mahalanobis, PC Mahalanobis. Nobis. He was during independence. His contribution is lot even before the independence, right? We have second 5-year plan, second 5-year plan, whose aim was focusing on industrialization, especially heavy industrialization, right? That is PC Mahalanobis plan. Second 5-year plan is also called as PC Mahalanobis plan. 29 June is saved. 29 June is celebrated according to his birth anniversary of PC Mahalanobis, right? We have 5-year plan after independence, right? We have started this 5-year plan according to USSR during the period of Nehru. It was started 5-year plan development, that is called as plan development, right? By implemented by the Planning Commission, plan development. And second 5-year plan was associated with PC Mahalanobis, that is also called as Mahalanobis plan. First 5-year plan, it focused on agriculture. Second 5-year plan, it focused on industrialization. Third 5-year plan also focused on industrialization, right? Okay. So this is 29 June. Okay. Then, who has resigned as Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Bhagat Singh Koshiyari, Devendra Fadnavis, Aditya Thackeray, Raj Thackeray, Uddhav Thackeray. Who has been resigned as a Chief Minister of Maharashtra? It's very easy question. Yes, it is Uddhav Thackeray, right? It is right. Devsan right. It is Uddhav Thackeray. He was Chief Minister. He has resigned, and who is the new Chief Minister? Eknath Sindhe. Eknath Sindhe has been appointed as the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and Deputy Chief Minister is, who is Deputy Chief Minister? The former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis. Devendra Fadnavis. Right? Deputy Chief of Maharashtra. Eknath Sindhe is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Get appointed, right? Who is the Governor of Maharashtra? Bhagat Singh Koshiyari. Bhagat Singh Koshiyari is the Governor of Maharashtra, right? Okay, so E is the answer here. Bhagat Singh Koshiyari E is the answer here, right? Uddhav Thackeray has resigned. Bhagat Singh Koshiyari is the Governor of Maharashtra. Then, which is observed as the International Day of Parliamentarism every year to commemorate the date which the Inter-Parliamentary Union founded. International Day of Parliamentarism. International Day of Parliamentarism. Please answer International Day of Parliamentarism. Good evening, Pusha. Okay. So, which day is observed as International Day of Parliamentarism? Yes, Avinash. It is June 30, right? June 30 is celebrated as International Day of Parliamentarism. It is established by UNGA, United Nations General Assembly, right? General Assembly. United Nations has two important, the most important organizations of United Nations, UNGA and UNSC, right? UNGA is the association, it is the assembly of all the member states, right? So it has adopted a resolution regarding International Day of Parliamentarism. See, the ଯୋଉ date ଗୁଡାକ United Nations adopt କରିଥିବ ସେଟା ବହୁତ important. So it is important, June 30. Okay, next. What is the theme of National Statistics Day 2022? Theme of National Statistical Day 2022. National Statistical Day 2022. Yes, it's data for sustainable development. right? Data for sustainable development is the theme of the theme of National Statistical Day. Okay, data for sustainable development. Sustainable development means development along with which there should be development, but that should be environmental friendly, right? Regarding the Broadland report. Broadland report brought the concept of sustainable development. Sustainable development. Broadland report brought the concept of sustainable development. We have sustainable development goals, right? SDG goals. We have sustainable development goals that we have to fulfill by 2030, right? Good evening, sir. See, write those sustainable development goals. First goal is no poverty. You must remember the sustainable development goals. First goal is no poverty. Second is zero hunger, right? Yes, 17 goals. Sorry. Second is zero hunger. Zero hunger is the second goal, sustainable development goals. Then good health and well-being. Third is good health, good health and well-being is the third sustainable development goals. Right. Four is regarding education. That is quality education. Five is gender equality. Five is gender equality. Many times they ask question from sustainable development goal. It's the most important thing for next 15 years. Right. Up to 2030 they may ask. Then question then six is clean water. Six clean water, right? Clean water and sanitation. Sanitation. For sanitation we have Swachh Bharat mission, right? Then affordable and clean energy. Affordable and clean energy. That's why India has been pursuing aggressive goals in aggressive goals by 2070 to have to address to become a carbon neutral state. Affordable and clean energy, right? That is the non-conventional sources of energy, so that less carbon emission will happen. Next, decent work and economic growth. Decent work and economic growth. This is sustainable development goal 8. Next, 9 industry. Industry is not industry, innovation and infrastructure. Industry, innovation and infrastructure, right? Then is to reduce inequality. Reduce inequality, right? Inequality, we have high inequality. Top 1% of population have 56% of our total wealth, right? So we have to reduce inequality. Regarding inequality, always Oxfam report, remember Oxfam report is very important. This is the most authentic report regarding inequality, Oxfam report. So sustainable development goal 10. Okay, then in goal 11, it talks about sustainable cities. Sustainable cities and communities. Why? Because of urbanization, many problems are getting created, right? Heat wave, all these things are happening in various cities every time. We may see Chennai flood anytime. In case of Bhubaneswar, also slightly rain, you will see there is flood near the and in NH national highway also. So these are not sustainable development. The number of plants that should be present in a particular city are absent. So they are not sustainable. So we have to make sustainable development. Right. Sustainable cities, and so next is responsible from responsible consumption and production, consumption and production. That means we should use less goods. The more and more goods we will use, materialistic life will use, then what will happen? More and more environmental resources will use, more and more natural resources, right? Ultimately the earth will, there will be environmental degradation, right? Especially there will be there will be species, many species will die from earth, right? Okay. Then 13 is climate action, right? Our conference of parties, these are to work against climate change, right? Climate action, that is to stop climate change. Climate change, Glasgow summit that happened, right? You have to address climate. India has national determined commitment, NDC. NDC is nationally determined commitment. Then 14 is life below water. Life below water, it talks about the condition of, it talks about the protection of marine lives, life below water. Next, 15 sustainable goals. 15 is life on land. Life on land, because why it is important? It is important because in this decade only, because of various anthropogenic activities, because of human activities, 90% of species are already died, right? And human being is 0.001% of the total number of species, and it has killed around 90% of species. So we have to consider the life on land. Human being is the most dangerous animal on this earth, right? Okay, 16. Peace, justice, and strong institution. Peace, justice, and strong institution. Because now world is suffering from terrorism, right? Terrorism, climate change, and various type of conflicts. So there should be justice. There should not be violence. And strong institution means global institutions, right? So that global governance will happen. No country need to be exploited. Strong institution will ensure justice, right? Then partnership for goals. Partnership for goals. Why this partnership? Because you cannot, a single country cannot have the resources to address the climate change, right? Every country has to do their combined work. That's why we need various organization. There need to be partnership, okay, with various countries, with private players to address the problems, with individual as well. ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ଆମର ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ରାଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଟା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କରାଯାଇଛି ଯେ public will participate themselves. Okay. Next question. United Kingdom announces dash scholarships for Indian students 75th year for independence. For Indian students on 75th year of independence, what United Kingdom has announced? A particular number of students they will funded to study in UK, right? So how many people will be funded? That United Kingdom has announced. Yes. 75 people will be for student will be funded to study in United Nation, in United Kingdom, right? Which space organization research successfully launched CAPSTONE spacecraft to the moon from New Zealand? CAPSTONE spacecraft, CAPSTONE to the moon to give navigation, right? The job of CAPSTONE is to provide navigation to the moon for other aircrafts. So who has launched it? NASA, ISRO, or European Space Agency or JAXA? Yes, Pooja, right. It is, and right. It's NASA. See, this question you can solve by logic also. See, India ର ଯାହା ସବୁ ଯିବ ଲଞ୍ଚ ହବ ସେଟା ସବୁ ନେମ୍ ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ହିନ୍ଦୀ ଟାଇପ ର ନେମ୍ ଗୁଡା, ରାଇଟ୍? ଯେମିତି ଆଦିତ୍ୟ ଏଲ ୱାନ୍, ଚନ୍ଦ୍ରଯାନ, ମଙ୍ଗଳୟାନ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଜେନେରାଲି ରହେ, ରାଇଟ୍? ଆଉ ଜାପାନର ଯୋଉଗୁଡା ଜାପାନ, ଚାଇନା ତାଙ୍କ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଯେମିତି ଚାଙ୍ଗି, ରାଇଟ୍? ଚାଙ୍ଗ ଇ ମିଶନ ସେମିତି ତାଙ୍କର ଚାଙ୍ଗ ହୁଇଙ୍ଗ ଏମିତି ତାଙ୍କର ନେମ୍ ଗୁଡାକ। And also, so ଏଇ ଦିଟା ତ ଜେନେରାଲି ନୁହେଁ, ରେଷ୍ଟ ଇଜ ୟୁରୋପିଆନ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଏଜେନ୍ସି ଅର ନାସା। ଏଇ ଭିତରୁ ହିଁ ଆମକୁ ସିଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। ସୋ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଦିଟା ଅପସନ ଏଲିମିନେଟ ହେଇଗଲା, ରାଇଟ୍? ଦିଟା ଅପସନ ଏଲିମିନେଟ ହେଇଗଲା ମାନେ you must apply that question because there is 50% chance will be right, 50% chance will be wrong। ଆଉ ଆଉ ଏଥିରେ ତ ତମେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ you will always get marks। see 50 wrong 50 right ହେଲେ କଣ ହବ? For example 10ଟା question ଏମିତି ହେଇଗଲା, 10ଟା wrong ହେଲା, 10ଟା wrong ହେଇଗଲା, ତ କେତେ ହବ? 10 minus 3 for example, 7 into 2 still you are getting 14 marks। 10ଟା question ଏମିତି ହେଲେ ତମେ 14 marks ପାଉଛ ଯଦି you are eliminating two options। ସବୁବେଳେ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିବ ଦିଟା ଅପସନ ଏଲିମିନେଟ କରିବା, ଦିଟା ଅପସନ ଯଦି ଏଲିମିନେଟ କରିଦେଲେ you must apply that question। ଏମିତି ତମେ 10ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କରୁଛ ଆଉ ସେ 20ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କରୁଛ, 10ଟା ରାଇଟ୍ ହବ 8ଟା ରଙ୍ଗ ହବ, ଏମିତି କେସରେ ତମେ 40 ମାର୍କ 14 ମାର୍କ୍ସ ପାଉଛ if one question consists of 2 marks। so you must appear each and every question when you are eliminating two options। ଏଠି ଜେନେରାଲି ଇସ୍ରୋ ତ ହବନି, ଜାକ୍ସା ହବନି, ଏ ଦିଟା ଭିତରୁ ଯୋଉଟା ହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ। capstone it is the surface to moon, right? Navigation regarding this will ensure navigation, capstone। And then Protean partnered with which of the following recently to offer e-pan services? To offer e-pan services, Protean partnered with which of the following to offer e-pan services? Razorpay, Dvara, KGFS, Paytm, Pay Nearby। Yes, it is Pay Nearby, right? Pay Nearby it is the e-governance platform of Government of India. Um, so that is associated with Pay Nearby to offer e-pan services, right? You know PAN card, the Pay Nearby that will help e-pan services. We have DigiLocker, you know DigiLocker. You must use DigiLocker where you can verify all your government documents, right? PAN is also there. You can download your documents and you do not need any physical document, right? DigiLocker, online storage of documents. Okay. Then Varinder Singh, who passed away recently, was associated with which of the game? Varinder Singh. Quickly answer करो. Varinder Singh. Yes, the answer is A. He is associated with the hockey, right? He is a World Cup medalist and Olympic medalist, right? Varinder Singh, hockey. Oh, that's right, hockey. Next, what is the name of the e-learning portal of the Department of Post launched recently? E-learning portal or Department of Post. That is Dak Mitra, Dak Sevak, Dak Shikshak, Dak Karmajogi, and Dak Mandal. Yes, it's Dak Karmajogi, right? Dak Karmajogi. It is launched by Ministry of Communication. Remember, it is launched by Ministry of Communication. Ashwini Vaishnav is the Chief Minister of, Minister of Cabinet Minister of Ministry of Communication, and he has launched Dak Karmajogi regarding e-learning portal, right? For e-learning portal, Dak Karmajogi. Okay, next we are right. World Asteroid Day. World Asteroid Day is an annual UN-sanctioned global awareness campaign event observed on June 29, June 30, June 20, June 28, June 27. Yes, it's 30 June. Right. Asteroid is ready 30 June, right? Remember, asteroids are basically they are present between Mars and Jupiter. Usually, there is a present. Most asteroids are present between Mars and Jupiter, right? Asteroids are small. Remember, asteroids are small, inactive, inactive, and rocky body of Sun. That is asteroid, right? What is meteoroid? Meteoroid. Meteoroid is small particle of a comet or a small particle of a comet is called as meteoroid, comet or asteroid, that is meteoroid. Small particle of a comet or asteroid, right? Asteroid is called as meteoroid. What is comet? Then comet. See the difference. Comet. Comet is relatively small. Relatively small, active, optic object. Right. There may be tail and dust, gas. These are comets, right? They can vaporize. These are comet. Then meteorite. Meteorite. Meteorite is it's meteorite survives through Earth atmosphere and lands upon Earth surface. When जोटा Earth surface को आसिला सेटा ला meteorite and lands upon Earth surface. Earth surface, right? It is important. मन रखिथियो, right? Asteroid, comet, meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite. Is meteor means the launch atara question when it much that results when it enters the light phenomena that enters when okay internet issue alla किनाती की थी मैम ଏବେ ठीक ହେଇଗଲା is it fine now okay next an automated pay and allowances model for the Indian Coast Guard was inaugurated by Rajnish Kumar recently. It is called DAPAM ICG pad ICG Padma. Okay, answer it. Automated and allowances model for the Indian Coast Guard. Inaugurated by Rajnish Kumar. Okay. Okay, now answer. Yes, so that right. It's Padma. Padma is the answer, right? D is the answer. That is payroll automation. It's regarding payroll automation for disbursement of monthly allowances, right? Padma. Next, Novak Djokovic became the first player in the history to win 8 matches in all 4 Grand Slams recently. He achieved the feat when he defeated whom in his 18th win in Wimbledon. Whom he defeated in his 18th win in Wimbledon. Yes, On Sun Woo. On Sun Woo defeated On Sun Woo in Wimbledon, and he became the first player in history um, to win 8 matches. Right. Next question. Which of the following is right? Pooja Avila right. Which of the following launched an industry first global healthcare plan recently? Global healthcare plan, industry first, right? Industry first global healthcare plan recently. SDFC Ergo, HDFC Lombard, Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, SBI Life Insurance, Max Life Insurance. So, which bank has launched global healthcare plan recently? Global healthcare plan. No, it is Bajaj Allianz General Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. C is the answer. It has started a global healthcare plan, right? Okay, yes, get it right. It's C. Then SEBI recently gave UPI payments option to invest in public issues of rates in WITs and for application value up to how much? Investment of public issues. How much? UPI payment by UPI payment option, how much it has allowed? Government has allowed. Rate means real estate investment. Real estate investment trust. Right. Right. Okay. How much? How much it is? Link is the limit. The limit is, answer quickly. Yes, it is 5 lakh plus, it is 5 lakh, right? And it's 5 lakh, right? So this rate is, that is real estate investment trust, and InvITs is your infrastructure investment trust, right? Value up to 5 lakh you can invest by UPI. Next question. Next question is, National Statistics Day is celebrated annually in the recognition of the contribution made by P. Prasad Chandra Mahalanobis, and then Sailam Puri, Radhakrishna Rao, Jayanta Kumar Ghosh, Raghuraj Bahadur, K. Sridharan Pillai. We have already discussed these questions, right? This is P.C. Mahalanobis, right? P.C. Mahalanobis, who is associated with second five-year plan as well, and planning commission. Second five-year plan. According to his birth anniversary, we are celebrating National Statistical Day. Okay, so today lectures ends here. Happy Dasratra to all of you. Thank you, Puja. Thank you all. Namaste. Thank you, Mani. Happy Car Festival. Avadas. Good night. Bye bye. Thank you, Puja.